When World War II ended in 1945, the fate of Germany was to be decided by the Allied powers. East Germany was given to the Soviet Union, while West Germany was split amongst the Western nations of the United States, Great Britain, and France. Berlin, while geographically located clearly in the eastern portion of Germany, was also split up. West Berlin became part of West Germany, with East Berlin belonging to East Germany. The Soviets did not like the fact that a small portion of land well into East German territory belonged to the West.
We do not like the West Berlin at all. Its existence stick like bone in the Soviet throat.
In 1948, Nikita Khrushchev, leader of the Soviet Union, decided to force the West to relinquish control of West Berlin. They decided to blockade the western half of the city in an effort to starve out the West. Our intent was to starve the city until we could gain full control over the land that should have been ours.
As President of the United States, I knew that we could not let the Soviets bully us out of the region. We had to do something.
President Truman and Western allies began a year-long campaign known as the Berlin Airlift that delivered food and supplies to West Berlin. The Soviets eventually dropped the blockade in 1949, but tensions were high between the East and West. After the end of the blockade in 1949, some 3 million people fled from the struggling East Germany to a more prosperous West Germany, mostly via West Berlin.
We are in search of a better life. From what we heard of West Berlin, it was clear we were better off in the West. With the blockade down, we thought that we needed to take our chance while we had one.
But that opportunity would soon no longer be available. In 1961, after a massive increase in the flow of people from East to West Berlin, Nikita Khrushchev gave the order to close off the border between East and West. Within 2 weeks, an impromptu fence with barbed wire was constructed that divided the city.
We needed to control the situation and fortify our borders, but we marketed the wall as the anti-fascist protective rampart.
Over time, the wall was constructed into a sturdy, 12-foot-tall, 4-foot-wide concrete slab with barbed wire, floodlights, and machine guns at the ready to shoot escapees. Some 5,000 people tried to scale the wall and escape into Western Germany over its 28-year stand. 171 people were killed trying to get over.
We've gotten desperate. Life on the east side of the wall has become brutal, and people are constantly trying to escape. I know people have dug tunnels under it, and one man who tight-roped over it.
The wall stood as a divide, both literal and symbolic, between East and West. As time went by and the Cold War came to a close, the need for the wall slowly disappeared.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Screw you, capitalist bastard.
But the wall eventually did fall. After nearly 3 decades, East Germany opened their borders, and in the following days, millions of people poured over the border. On November 9, 1989, the wall was finally destroyed. It was a reunion of East and West, after decades of division.